Thanks for joining me. This is going to be a Let's Play video for Minecraft version 1.7.4. Okay, we're going to create a new world for this mode. We're going to keep it into basic survival. And we'll title this one Let's Play Adventure. We're going to keep it in basic options. I mean, there are a few we can click on or off. We're not going to use the bonus chest or any kind of cheats. We do want structures or villages and dungeons. Very helpful. I'm going to create the new world. I'll load it up. You're going to see that I'm using a resource or texture pack called Pixie. It's kind of a fun little texture pack. Some of the tools and implements might be a little bit harder to identify from your traditional Minecraft textures, but overall I just like the kind of softer color palette and interesting little texture look to the world. As I said, so we got a chicken right away. Well, good, we'll use you. Maybe we can get two chickens. Alright, maybe we'll get ourselves a chicken farm going right away. Looks like we got a little bit of a desert here. Interesting, it started us out right on, I think. It's just got a nice little lake structure, plenty of trees. This could be a very, very nice place to start. Alright, so to begin with, what I always like to do from the start, of course, is so the first thing that I like to do whenever I am setting up a world like this, obviously, is to immediately start getting tools. Something that I didn't know initially when I started playing Minecraft was how to get light right away. I mean, I knew you could get coal to get those aspects, but I didn't know anything about charcoal. I'd heard little bits about it here and there mentioned, like in a post somewhere, or maybe in a video. But now that I understand charcoal, which I'll show you here in a minute, I'm not quite as concerned anymore about sort of that initial, night of being able to have light and avoid creatures, or shelter, or being able to cook. So let's make it a couple of logs here. This last one. Go ahead and pop into our inventory screen here. Create some wood. Get our first crafting table. So we're going to go ahead and make ourselves some sticks. We'll obviously for tools and torches. Keep the rest here aside for a minute. I love some of the new features with like the double click to stack items. Very helpful. Go ahead and place this. I'm going to try to maintain building the habitat or wherever I end up residing to be very close to this area, because I've gotten a lot of the achievements in Minecraft, but the first one that seems to be most elusive is the one about traveling like a mile's distance from where you start. So I've started here, obviously, like you're going to save a couple of these logs. This is important in the creation of charcoal, because you can burn wood planks, but they don't turn into charcoal. What turns into charcoal is the actual wood chunks, the oak wood that comes right from the trees. So I'm going to save some of those and turning them into planks right away. So I want to go ahead and set up for basic mining. We'll get ourselves a couple of picks. These wood ones obviously go pretty quickly, but we'll get some stone soon, so we can replace those. An axe is pretty much the next most important thing for me, anyway, in the process. And I know that will quickly get to probably a stone axe as well here. I'll dig for it as well. So speaking of that, we'll go ahead and build ourselves a shovel as well, so we can get through this dirt really fast. Alright, so kind of keeping in mind that I started pretty much right on top of these trees here, so like I said, I'm going to try to keep as close as I can. There I've picked up 3 saplings, which is very, very helpful. Let's see, we'll cut into this tree here. I think this is pretty much the tree that I started on. I'm going to go ahead and keep these logs as well, because I'm going to turn this into charcoal as soon as I can get a furnace put together. Okay, again, I want to let these kind of generate, so right in this general area, hopefully, if we build our first habitat, which is going to be a nice little beach house, we'll hopefully be able to have a better advantage of getting to that first achievement. I'm going to collect up these loose trees while they're here, because we'll want to replant those fairly quickly. This spot here looks pretty nice, so I'm going to dig down and look for some rock. And we probably will make this our home, because for the night we want to get down below and get away from creatures, creepers, skeletons, zombies, the works.